Dear students, hope you are safe and well. So in the last class, we had discussed about planned holidays in India, but I'm not going to repeat that class again. But in today's class, I'm going to focus on fourth and fifth five-year plan in India. So let's see. So what are the key objectives of fourth five years plan in India? And the period of fourth five years plan was 1969 to 1974. So after 1969, Indian government had decided that we can undertake or we can introduce a full-fledged plan, and they had introduced accordingly the fourth five years plan. So the basic objectives of the fourth five-year plan is to generate self-reliance in the economy with the development of all sections of the society, with the development of productivity in the economy, productivity in agriculture sector, productivity in industrial sector, productivity in the small and minor producers, tiny producers in the economy. And so the basic objective was the overall development of the economy. And though it was not written in the objective that to bring the inclusiveness in the economy, but inclusiveness was one of the prior agenda of fourth five-year plan too, but it was not documented at the time. But from the objectives, we can realize that if they fulfill these objectives, then the inclusiveness can be achieved in the economy. So primary sector was given priority. At the same time, industrial sector was also one of the key agenda of the fourth five-year plan of India. Local and regional planning was given more emphasis at the time, and the concept of buffer stock was introduced and decided to introduce at that time. So to stabilize the price level, because before fourth five-year plan, Indian government or the economy of India had to realize a high level of inflationary pressure in the economy. So that is why, so introduction of buffer stock was one of the agenda to stabilize the economy. And monopoly restrictions were also there, Panchayati Raj institution in local planning and management of public enterprises. So these were the objectives of fourth five years plan in India. However, the core or macro level objective was to withdraw Public Law 483. In the earlier videos, I have discussed what is Public Law 480 in my video of Green Revolution, in my video of different videos related to agriculture. I had discussed Public Law 480 already. So during 1971, so the productivity of Indian agriculture was very handsome at that time, because the process of Green Revolution was become matured at the time. So that is why Indian government decided to withdraw Public Law 483, under which Indian government used to import wheat from USA. So and the second objective, the national income is expected to increase at the rate of 5.5% per annum. And the third one is that internal resources will be mobilized in a manner which will help shake inflationary pressure. So inflation was also one of the key issues for the fourth five-year plan in India. So the next, distribution of public sector outlays in the fourth plan. So these were the leading sectors where emphasis were given by the planning commission. So agriculture and industry, irrigation and food, flood control, power, industry and minerals, transport and communications. These sectors were given top priority at that time to generate overall development of the economy. So agriculture sector was given more emphasis because majority of the Indian population were directly engaged in this sector. But it was neglected during the second five-year plan. But right now, Indian government, but during fourth five-year plan, Indian government realized that without given priorities in the agricultural sector, they cannot achieve inclusiveness in the economy. So next, what were the achievements of fourth five-year plan, achievement and failures of fourth five-year plan? So during fourth five-year plan, Indian government or the India had experienced another one, that is Indo-Pak War. So the Bangladeshi refugees were one of the challenges for Indian economy. During this period, 14 major Indian banks were nationalized, and that is why it was possible to develop a linkage between public and banking sector. So it was realized that it can enhance the saving capacity of the population. It can help to financial inclusion in the economy. It was one of the very good decision by the government of India, historical decision by the government of India to nationalize banks. After another success of 4-5 year plan, that at the end of this plan, India also performed the Smiling Buddha underground nuclear test in 1974. So it was one of the success of the government of India during this period, because Indian government can perform the Smiling Buddha underground nuclear test successfully. So the oil crisis was also one of the key issues, key challenges for all the economies of the world, not only for India. The oil crisis of 1973 skyrocketed oil and fertilizer prices in most of the countries of Asia. So this is one of the phenomena that was happened during 4-5 year plan. And the green revolution advanced Indian agriculture, because with the implication of fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, irrigation facilities, SYB seeds, like that, Indian agriculture sector can put able to boost up their production, and the production goes to 174 million tons or like that during this period. So, and the next steps, though the 4-5 year plan had achieved some objectives, but it had also realized some failure too. So the 4-5 year plan, when it was introduced after a gap of 3 years, was an ambitious plan with an aim of 5.5% growth rate. The targeted growth rate was 5.5%. But due to Indo-Pakistan War of 1975, liberation of Bangladesh, and the problem of Bangladesh refugees, successive failure of monsoon, Asian oil crisis of 1973. These are the challenges that were experienced by the Indian economy during 4-5 year plan, and that is why the 4-5 year plan did not able to achieve the targeted growth rate. However, it had some achievement too. So it had initiated good steps during the 4-5 year plan. So discussion of 4-5 year plan is very important. So next, I'm going to concentrate on 5th 5 year plan. So during 5th 5 year plan, the planning period was decided from 1974 to 1979, and the basic objective of the 4-5 year plan was to eradicate poverty and attainment of self-reliance. And that is why during this period, one of the popular slogans that were raised by the Congress, that is, वो कहते हैं इंदिरा हटाओ, मैं कहती हूँ गरीबी हटाओ. So during this planning period, Garibi Hatao, one of the key issues for the planning for the development agenda of India. So a national program for minimum needs, including elementary education, safe drinking water, healthcare, shelter for the landless, was included. So through this, the government of India or the planning commission tried to upgrade the social sector of India at that time. So Electricity Supply Act was enacted in 1975, which enabled the central government to enter into power generation and transmission. The Indian National Highway System was introduced, and many roads were widened to accommodate the increasing traffic. Tourism also expanded. The 20-point program was launched in 1975. The target growth rate was 4.4% and the actual growth rate was 4.8%. So this is the history of 5th 5-year plan. This is the achievements of 5th 5-year plan. But most important that in the year 1975 saw emergency and planning in the country became much politicized, as well as quality of governance saw declines. So the government since during this period, and first non-Congress government took over in 1977 with Morarji Desai swearing in a first Janata Prime Minister of India on 24th March 1977. So in this plan, the Indian economy realized fluctuation or instability in the political ground of Indian politics, and that is why the fifth five-year plan did not run in a smooth way. The fifth plan was terminated by the Janata government in 1977-78, and they launched their sixth plan for the period 1978-73. 78 to 83, and called it rolling plan. So the rolling plan was introduced by the Janata government during the fifth five-year plan, and they had since the period from 1974 to 79 to 1978 to 83. But later the Janata government came down and Indira Gandhi again became the Prime Minister of India, who immediately discarded the sixth plan that was decided by the Janata government and launched their own plan, sixth five-year plan for the period 1982, launched her own plan for the year 1982-85. So in the next class, we'll focus on sixth and seventh five-year plan. Till now, we have discussed fourth five-year plan, their achievements, and fifth five-year plan, their objective achievements and failures too. So fourth and fifth five-year plan are very important to discuss, because in the competitive exams or in the other exams too, questions related to fourth and five-year plan is to come. So if you have any doubts regarding this class, if you have any query regarding this class, you can put in the comment box. So in the next class, we are going to discuss about sixth and seventh five-year plan. So stay connected with us. Thank you.